After Diwali cleaning, I allowed myself to rest for way longer than I planned. Even though I don't celebrate festivals in a huge or extravagant way, something about that whole season still leaves me feeling overwhelmed. It's not always about doing too much. Sometimes it's just that constant noise, the expectations, the idea that you should be doing something special or decorating or celebrating in a certain way. There is this invisible pressure. The decorations, the shopping, the little things we buy just because it's festival time, the messages, the guests, the sweets, the lights, the photos, it all feels like a lot. It adds a kind of weight, not just in the house, but inside your head too. Everything around you is supposed to look happy and perfect, and that expectation itself becomes exhausting. And the cleaning, that's another story. After Diwali, I cleaned everything. I mean, really cleaned. I scrubbed, washed, reorganized, polished from one corner of the house to another. I wanted it spotless, like a fresh start. But that process takes a lot out of you, physically and mentally. And when it was finally done, I remember standing there for a minute, looking around, thinking, okay, now I deserve a break. So I let myself reset. I told myself it was just for a day or two, but that reset slowly stretched out and it started touching everything else in my life. I stopped caring about cleaning further. Then, in the same quiet way, other things started stopping too. The effort stopped, the ideas slowed down, the creativity faded. I love creating content. It's something that makes me feel alive. It gives me purpose, but creating also takes energy. And thinking of ideas, writing scripts, setting up, recording, editing, it all takes mental space. And when your mind already feels tired, it becomes so easy to avoid. You tell yourself, I will start again tomorrow, but then tomorrow comes and you still don't. So days passed like that. I wasn't creating anything meaningful. I was just existing, watching Netflix, scrolling through social media, getting lost in other people's lives, distracting myself, pretending that I was just relaxing, but deep down I knew I was avoiding. And the guilt kept building quietly. Every night I'd think I should have done something today, but the next morning I'd wake up and do the same thing again. It's strange how quickly you can slip into that loop. The one where you keep promising yourself a restart but never actually do it. Today I was lying on the couch again, same spot, wearing my casual home clothes that aren't cute or aesthetic, and I caught myself thinking, it's been too long since I applauded anything. I could feel that familiar guilt rising again. That heaviness that says you are wasting time. I kept thinking maybe I just need things to be perfect. Maybe my space isn't ready. Maybe if I had those aesthetic things, those little details everyone shows online, then I'd finally feel ready to create again. I convinced myself that once my home looked perfect, once everything matched that picture in my head, I'd shoot my video and everything would fall into place. But while lying there, I realized something. In the name of the aesthetic, we can chase something that doesn't even exist. Perfection keeps shifting. On social media, the definition of aesthetic changes every few months. And if we try to catch up, we will always feel behind. There will always be a little flaw somewhere, a stain on the wall, a cluttered corner, a mismatched shelf, and that's normal. If you live in a home, it will get messy. If you open the window, dust will come in. If you buy new things after a few months, they won't look new anymore. So instead of waiting for perfection, I decided to take action. I didn't even change my clothes, I didn't fix my hair or put on makeup. I just stood up, looked around, started cleaning again. Not because I was chasing some aesthetic vibe, but because I wanted to feel refreshed. I wanted to feel productive again, to feel capable. Cleaning a home is not a small thing. It's a constant process. Every day, every hour, something needs attention. And it can easily become obsessive if you let it. But today, I didn't want to obsess. I just wanted to take responsibility for the things that were in my control. So I started small, one table, one corner, and as I moved, I started to feel lighter. It wasn't about the mess anymore, it was about movement. Once your space start looking better, the energy shifts. Your mood changes. Even your thoughts started feeling a little more organized. During all those festival days, I had eaten so much junk, sweets, snacks, fried food, everything. I stopped tracking calories because I didn't want to face the truth. I told myself it was just for the season, but that comfort slowly turned into habit. And then came the guilt again. I stopped working out too because I felt tired, bloating, unmotivated. I went from being disciplined to being on autopilot. And the worst part was that I knew what I was doing, but I kept doing it anyway. So today, after I finished cleaning, I decided to cook at home. Simple homemade food, nothing fancy. It had been days since I had done that. I had been ordering from outside, telling myself I was too tired to cook, but honestly, that tiredness was half physical and half emotional. Discipline doesn't mean doing everything perfectly, it means knowing what's right for you and choosing it again and again, even when you don't feel like it. Eating home food in controlled portion, that's the real discipline. It's not hard once you remind yourself why it matters. Whatever you put inside your body shows outside. In your skin, in your hair, in your energy. You can't hide it. Stress shows on your face. Junk shows in your body. We can buy all the skincare in the world, but if we don't take care of what's going inside, it will always reflect somehow. So tonight, after eating, I took a relaxing bath. I did my skincare slowly without rushing. Not because I wanted to glow, but because it helps my mind relax. There's something calming down doing small things intentionally. It's telling like yourself I'm here and I matter. While doing my routine, I realized something deeper. When I stopped taking care of my daily routine, I had stopped taking care of myself as a whole. When those small rituals disappear, the connection to yourself weakens too. Self care isn't about a fancy routine or expensive products. It's about those quiet few minutes where you pause and remind yourself that you deserve care too. It's that gentle moment where you say, I'm worth the time it takes to look after myself. That's what I had lost during these lazy phases. Not my productivity, not my creativity, but my sense of worthiness. I forgot that I deserve my own attention too.
All right, guys, it's 1:15. Oh god, it's 1:15 at midnight. My husband is sleeping in another room and I'm making video. Yeah, so basically, I started my all cleaning routine from 7:30 in evening, and since 4 hours I was working. My kitchen is clean. I ate dinner. I made pasta, and I took bath also with hot water. And now I'm very much tired. And now see, I got pimples also. Yeah, because this is the result of eating oily things, eating sweets. Yeah, this Diwali I ate so much. I didn't do gym. Basically, I did everything bad with me, my body, my mental health. I ate bad. My sleep schedule is very bad. I sleep at 2:30 and wake up at 10:30. Can you imagine? It's not good for my mental health, and it's not good for body also. So yeah, I'm going to do all good things from now. Already 2025 is going to end, and 2 months left, and I need to work on myself very much. I need to work on my work, and I need to increase my productivity level. I'm gonna do that now. And yeah, that's it. That's the whole point. Okay, so now I'm going to do meditation first, and after that, I will read a book. Maybe while reading, I can sleep also. Yeah, I will sleep only. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to wake up at 8:30, and we will see you then. Bye bye.
Sometimes life becomes heavy in such small, invisible ways. And I think this lazy phase I went through didn't make me weak. It made me realize how easily we can drift away from ourselves when we stop paying attention. I used to think change happens through big dramatic shifts, but it begins with the most ordinary little acts. I'm not trying to be the best version of me in one day. I'm just trying to be a better version than yesterday. And maybe that's more than enough. Tonight wasn't perfect, but it was intentional, and that is enough for right now. I'm not behind, I'm just restarting. Tomorrow I will try again.